Hey, if you want to have more testosterone for better erections overnight, then stay tuned, because today what I'm going to talk about is what you can do to optimize your sleep so you can build up that testosterone. And say, my name is Brian, aka Uncle B, and for the last 20 years I've been a sexual performance coach with African Fly, the liquid aphrodisiac. And as a sexual performance coach, I got to point at the small things that some people don't pay attention to, and this is sort of small, but it's the biggest. You do it every day. It's that sleep. And so today specifically, what I'm going to do is break down the science behind sleep and give you some tips on what you can do so that you get a better night's rest. It's not just, here's a pillow, let me just lay down. There's some more things to it. And you can get to that level where your testosterone is going to build the most. And as a bonus, I'm also going to tell you what that one thing you can do right after you come out of your sleep that will help build your testosterone even more, even faster. And as always, if you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and break this down till it cannot be broken anymore. All right, let's talk about the science of sleep. And the reason why we're talking about it when we're talking about testosterone is because testosterone builds while you are asleep. And of course, the bursting and burning of testosterone is what fuels an erection. So you have to understand the resting level for a typical male testosterone level is between 400 to 800. And so when it comes to sleep, if you're only getting 4 hours of sleep, your testosterone levels is going to start out at 250. Whereas if you went ahead and you got a full 8 hours of sleep, you're going to go ahead and start at 600 nanograms per deciliter. So it's important that you actually go through and get your sleep, because that sets the baseline for the day. Now, of course, we talk about sleeping longer, but it's not just about sleeping longer. It is also about the quality of sleep. And that's what we were really going to break down today. And this is because your rapid eye movement, REM mode of sleep, that's only 25% of your sleep, but the slow wave, the deep sleep, that's where we want to be in terms of, both the REM and the slow wave sleep helps with rebuilding your body and your mind. But the slow wave sleep is really what helps with human growth hormone, the testosterone, and everything else. So we want to make sure we get a good level of quality sleep in the deep sleep range. Now, when I'm talking about sleep, for the average guy, we're talking about 7 to 9 hours. If you go over that amount of sleep, then you're actually going to start losing testosterone. But if you're an athlete, if you're a person that works out consistently, if you're a professional athlete, the more you sleep, the better. That's the reason why LeBron James can sleep for 12 hours and Venus and Serena can sleep for 10 hours. And that's because they're working out consistently every day and they need that time for their body to rebuild. But you can still use the same technique of getting the right amount of sleep for your body. So let's talk about the benefits of sleep right quick. And of course, we're talking about off top testosterone. We got muscle going. We have better skin and hair. You actually end up looking younger. You lower your risk of injury. You actually look better. You also reduce the risk of getting illnesses such as diabetes and heart disease and mental illnesses, and of course, sexual dysfunction. Now, when you're getting that sleep, of course, it helps with controlling yourself. You can control yourself. You can control your cravings. That leads to, you're not eating the wrong things. You can lower your fat levels. You get better memory. You get better moods. Just all around is great. And in fact, it actually restores your cells and your hormones. Sleep is so important that if you do not get the right amount of sleep, your glucose metabolism will actually drop 30 to 40%. And if you have diabetes and some weight issues, that's important to you. So make sure to get that sleep in. So let's go ahead and get to how do you get to that deeper level of sleep. And the first thing to do is set a schedule and stick to it. It's sort of like a feeding schedule for a baby or sleeping schedule for a baby. It takes a little bit of time to get there, but if you're consistently going to sleep at 10 o'clock, your body knows this is the time to shut down. If you're wild with your times, then your body doesn't know when to shut down. And that's the reason why you'll lay down and be awake for like another 20 minutes trying to go to sleep. So be consistent with your time. You want to keep your room slightly cool so that your body is aware that, it's like nighttime. Let me go ahead and go to sleep. Alcohol and weed disturbs your sleep. It doesn't help. You're not going to get to that deep wave sleep. Now we're going to do some of the basics that you may already know. Of course, you don't want to drink water or something like that that's going to wake you up and make you go to the bathroom. You also don't want to have pets in the room because they move around, they'll wake you up. You want to keep your room pitch black, and that's because we're constantly getting lights. And even nowadays, we have lights from the street lights coming through the window, and the electric light, the bloops, there's electronics all around, and you want to have as much sleep as possible, which is the reason why I use this here. Boom. Keeps the light out. It's very helpful for you getting a good night's sleep. And of course, you can get this on Amazon. I think I got this for like 15 bucks. You got some that are cheaper, some a little bit more expensive, just on your taste. And of course, you want to turn off the TV and electronics. When you're using your phone, you want to turn that blue light app on, and that is on most phones nowadays. And all you're doing is basically turning off the sun because the light from your phone mimics the sun. And if you're looking at that right before you go to sleep, your body's like, hey, it's the sun. I'm supposed to be waking up, not going to sleep. What's going on? And of course, you want to avoid drinking caffeine, especially coffee or sodas, before you go to sleep, for obvious reasons. One thing that you want to do for my guys who you try to go to sleep, but your brain is just restless, you can do a couple of things. You can meditate, go ahead and read a book. If your mind is really going forward, you may have to just go ahead and write it down, write it down in your journal. How was your day? And even going forward, write down the things that you're supposed to do for the next day. I do that one consistently, but that way when I'm ready to go to sleep, I don't have to think about what am I supposed to do tomorrow. I've already got it written down. Brain can go to sleep now. And of course, you have to be consistent. Like I said, you want to set that time, keep that schedule to it, because you're building testosterone daily. Your body is going through this entire cycle of building testosterone, using it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The more you get your sleep, the more you're consistent with, the more you can build your testosterone levels up. And during the day, you want to do some prepping for your sleep. So when you get up in the morning, look at the sun, go outside for a quick walk, something like that lets your body know that, okay, everything's in sync, and it starts actually building up the melatonin, which is the hormone that helps you go to sleep at night. Of course, you want to do everything that your mama told you to do, which of course is to get your exercise in, get out in the sun, and eat and drink the correct foods for you. And of course, the tools for sleep, you want to replace your mattress every 10 years. You want to replace your pillow every 2 years. And whenever you're going to get a new pillow, you're going to get a new mattress, go ahead and test it out to make sure it fits the way you actually sleep. And the bonus tip for what you can do if you are just waking up, you've done all these great things so you can get that deep level of sleep, is not eating. We talk about intermittent fasting, and if you're already sleeping, you've been fasting. And after you wake up, if you don't eat for, however long, 6 hours, 7 hours, how long, just skip breakfast as it were, then your testosterone level keeps building. As soon as you eat, your testosterone level stops building at that point. So in conclusion, sleep can double your testosterone levels, which can lead to better erections. Sleep helps at every level of your health. Deep sleep is when your body repairs the most. And when it comes to sleep, shut it down. Shut out the electricity, shut out the lights, turn off the noise, just get into that deep sleep. And the question of the day is, what do you do to make sure you get a good night's sleep in? You got any rituals, some things I haven't mentioned here? Go ahead and write it down. And I know someone's going to say it. Yes, sex does help you fall asleep. Yeah, go for it. And as always, if you like what you heard, go ahead and leave comments down below and subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and check out some more of the videos we have around here for helpful tips on how you can have a better sexual health life, a better life, period. This is Uncle B saying, get your game up. Peace out.